Right, so this is Davos 2018. It's about 10 minutes to 10. So at 11 o'clock, the Narendra Modi plenary starts out here at the World Economic Forum. In about half an hour, 40 minutes, you're going to see queues starting to build up to people wanting to make sure that they're actually there for that seat. Although there are 1,300 people who can potentially enter that plenary hall, so I wouldn't worry too much in case you're one of those thinking of getting into the queue. Now, what is the Prime Minister is going to say is going to be an issue which is really going to be captivating everyone's attention. Remember, last year the Chinese Premier came here, was given the same honor of the opening plenary, made almost a bid for global leadership. He said, as America, and he didn't quite say it in these words, but his impression was, as America is receding or giving up global leadership under Trump, China is stepping forward. And we need to see what exactly Narendra Modi is going to be saying today to give that same message. Well, we have Neeraj Kanwar with us from Apollo Tyres. I just wanted to check with you. Every time, in Davos, when you're looking at India, one theme is common. Everyone says, potential's incredible. My God, India could be the biggest. There's often a but attached to it. And that could be policy flip-flops. It could be tax terrorism. It could be, are you guys going to do big bang reforms? Presumably, Mr. Modi should be able to answer some of these, in the positive direction. New one is coming up right now. Where is the middle class gone? So your take on some of those?
I think the way I see it is positive, because last year he has come out with a lot of reforms. GST, let's take GST as an example. That has given growth to a lot of sectors in India. Smooth logistics have started. We're seeing huge growth in our own business. And I'm very, very bullish of going forward.
So companies like yours have managed the GST transition and are not facing a problem with the missing middle class?
Not at all. I think we've seen huge growths coming in. Especially our Q3 results have been very good. Volume growths have been double digit. In fact, we are so positive about India that we've just signed up a new greenfield in Andhra. So we are going on investing heavily into India because we see positive signs coming from all the reforms that have already taken place. And I think we need to give time to the government, because these reforms will, in the long term, help India grow into a super
So as we were discussing a little earlier, sometimes the problem used to be, hey, India is not reforming fast enough. Now, nobody can question that big bang reforms have happened, but there are people who will question whether they were the right reforms, like demonetization. Was that an unnecessary, dislocation?
Well, there are hiccups in the economy, and we know India is a vast cultural society. I see there will be a few barriers, but I think given the aggression that the government has, I see a lot happening in infrastructure. I see a lot happening in specifically in our industry, in the auto segment. Okay. And I don't think the middle class has wiped out, is a bubble. I think middle class is there, as I was just mentioning to you. Growths have been there, and that is coming through really the middle class segment.
There are other concerns which I guess will have to be addressed, but obviously today is not the forum to be expressing it. Jobs and farmers' distress and all of that. I don't think that probably is going to be something which he needs to talk about here at Davos. No. It's more about come to India.
No. I think, Vikram, ease of doing business in India has certainly become better, but there is obviously scope for improvement. So we've just set up a plant in Hungary, and I can tell you the differences between Hungary and India. Hungary was one window, clearances, boom, 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 and we went off and we put up a plant in record time of 18 months. Now we have to see how we're going to do it in Andhra. While I know the Andhra Chief Minister is very positive, and till now everything has been good, but ease of doing business still has to become better in India to attract really the big MNCs to come into India.